What's better than making a meal that takes not much time, but you get to have 2 meals out of it and you get lovely leftovers, so you can have something called a pot roast sandwich. I am so glad that we made the pot roast because it was phenomenal. Not only that, we now get to have this sandwich. So it's 2 meals in one, and I think this as a sandwich just screams America to me. What about you?
I agree, absolutely screams America. Sandwich, meat, gravy, lots of cheese. Nothing more screams USA food than this. Let's go back in time and see how we put this together.
We have the leftover pot roast. I've just popped it into this little saucepan and heated it up. So I'm just going to shred all of that beef. I don't know if you do it finely shredded or chunky, I'm not really sure. No, how do you prefer having your leftover pot roast sandwich? Because I've read you can slice it, you can shred it, you could probably even have it whole as a like whole bit of steak, couldn't you, if you wanted to? Right, we're just gonna pop this shredded beef back into the gravy, or the juices. And we're gonna pop that back on the stovetop, or as we say, the hob, and let that keep warm while we get that sandwich ready. So I had a little look online, and apparently we need a good crusty bread, like French baguette or something, to hold all those juices together so the bread doesn't completely fall apart. So I've gone for some fresh French stick bread here, or you might just call it baguette, French baguette. Now I think a hot roast beef sandwich and a pot roast sandwich are slightly different. So we did the hot roast beef sandwich and we did that open face with the mashed potato, the beef on top and the gravy. But this is gonna be slightly different because it's not gonna be open faced and we're not gonna have the mashed potato in it. But one thing you all did say, and one thing I've looked up, we do need to butter this kind of sandwich. So we sometimes get dragged over the coals because we like to butter pretty much everything, and you laugh at us and say those sandwiches don't need buttering. But when we didn't butter a previous sandwich, you all said, you guys need butter. So definitely butter on this one. Okay, so time for that beef to go in. I'm quite excited about this actually. The actual pot roast itself was gorgeous, but look at that. So there are variations on this particular sandwich, and I think you can add things like caramelized onions, or if you want to put some ranch on there, and is it the, I will say it wrong, is it the pepperoncini peppers? And if you put them in, then there's like a Mississippi pot roast, which leads me on. A lot of you guys have asked us what meals we've had on regular rotation now that we've tried a few. I've got to say, Mississippi pot roast is one of those that we've had quite a few times now, haven't we? Because we just love the flavors of that one.
Oh yeah.
Got a feeling this one's going to be on regular rotation as well, this particular pot roast, especially with the leftovers, and we can have pot roast sandwich as well.
Reuben sandwich is another one.
Oh yeah. I'm not putting too much gravy in at the moment. We need this to go under the broiler, and we've got the rest of the juices we're going to have on the side of this sandwich, but we do need some cheese. We're just going to pop it under the broiler for a couple of minutes until that cheese melts. Oh, this looks really good. And it is screaming man versus food to me, isn't it? Because you know all those sandwiches you'd eat and get into a right mess?
Yeah.
But it was so good.
Oh, bloody hell, cannot wait for this. After you, my love. After you.
I really wanted you to go first. Now, I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna give it a good old try. Oh my gosh, that baguette is so fresh. I'm gonna get in a mess. I do need a bib, I think. You know, like when you go for seafood in America and you see them wearing those disposable bibs?
Oh yeah, I definitely need a bib, yeah.
I think we need to get some of those. Right, let's have a go. Oh, wow. Oh, that's delicious. I really know what you guys say about things having it the next day for leftovers. Those flavours that we seasoned the beef in and then it performed the gravy just really, really come through really nicely and kind of all infused together wonderfully. Now, I could keep talking, but I could keep eating.
Yeah, just get on with it.
Maybe I should let you have a go. So before I dip, because we have got some of the gravy left, and to be honest, it has got some meat in it as well because there was some meat left over.
Get on with it!
Take another bite.
Oh, it smells so good in here. It smells so, so good. The only thing I'm thinking at the moment, looking at this, maybe some onions.
There is onion in the gravy though.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay, cool.
This is really good. I'm not sure about being able to eat it like this. I've got quite a bit on my hand. I might have to go for a knife and fork with this one, but you tuck in.
I am salivating massively.
I know you're gonna like this.
Oh, God. Oh.
It's so good.
Oh, my days.
Do you know what? I love the mushrooms. I'm gonna do a dip now, like a French dip. So that's the only other time we've had a sandwich like this. And again, that's one we've made quite a few times as well, the French dip. That was amazing.
I haven't dipped mine yet, but I can't. I just kind of want to just keep shoveling it in my mouth. It's so good.
Do you know what? The gravy, it hits the back of your tongue.
Yeah.
It does. It hits the back of the tongue. And those flavours, they just go, oh, I think it's the red wine I can taste. It's a little bit... what's the word to describe the red wine? But it gives it that depth of flavour and a slight little tang along with the Worcestershire sauce. I'm getting in such a mess with this, but I don't really care. Apologies if you're one of those people that hate to see people eating.
We're kind of on the wrong show, really. Okay, I'm going to dip this. This is bloody right up there. Dip this. Very messy, isn't it?
It is very messy.
Here we go. Oh my days. I didn't think this could get better, but it's even better with a dip.
I know, it's just amazing. I'm not sure if you guys would use different bread. I guess if you used normal white sliced sandwich bread, you'd be able to eat it with a knife and fork a little bit better. But I just love the little crunch you get with that French baguette. And that little bit of a chewier bite on the outside. It also holds, well, I was gonna say it holds this sandwich together well, but I'm not sure it does. So guys, let us know, what other leftovers do you turn into a sandwich? Because everything I've tried as a leftover sandwich just is amazing.
Incredible, absolutely incredible. It's so nice to make 2 meals out of one. I love the fact that you don't have any waste and you can sort of recreate a dish in a different sort of presentation and it equally is amazing.
Okay, so we haven't done any ratings, but I am gonna kick it off and I can't think of any other mark other than a 10 out of 10 for this one. It is really tasty. If you love a pot roast, which I suspect you do, feel free to comment below with some of your pot roast recipes. But if you haven't tried it, that recipe from that book, I really, really strongly recommend trying that one.
I'm in like a taste coma, incapable of doing anything but eating. This is like exquisite, tasty, bloody messy, but so tasty.
I'm glad I got a spoon to eat the rest of the dip. So rate him.
One last bite.
You're gonna love something like this when you're bigger. Won't be long, Poppet.
I think based on my reactions, I think you all know this is gonna be for me a 10 out of 10.
Ooh, 2 10s out of 10.
It never ceases to amaze me the heights of flavours that you guys have. It is amazing. It is tasty. It has got depth of flavour. It is rich. The baguette is crunchy. And with that dip.
If you guys have enjoyed this video as much as we've enjoyed the sandwich, then please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell.
And all that leaves this little British family to say is...
Take care.
God bless.
See you in the next video.